Hey, Songbird. Thank you so much for the sub. This music is from The Sims. It's Sims 2. Lo-fi. Appreciate the sub, though. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that, Ryan. Welcome in, everybody. I am the average goob, and I am making a video game. Oh, yeah. Wow. The weekend's almost over. Work's starting again tomorrow. Good times. I know we've got an ad coming in, but everybody here is basically subbed at this point. So today I want to work on scaling the player's abilities. I think I got the health working. I added some hacks to the game so that I can level up in game. I've got to level up. So you can see the health is scaling up as I level up, and then I've got a heal button. So I've added some cheats. Boom. You went into close tonight. Then they tell me that we're closing in 2 hours. So I just got off early. Hell yeah, Songbird. That's a good little surprise. Getting paid for the full 8, even though you work 2 hours? Alright, well that sounds like a real life hack. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. So I've got the enemy scaling. I ended up just, went with some lower percentages. We're going with 5.5% per level, 4.2% per level. I actually found out what these meant and how to adjust these appropriately, so these are a little bit easier to tweak now. And then I removed some of the super scaling that I had, where I did enemy level times 2. But yeah. So, I want to continue leveling up the player. I think everything's just based in the stats. I've got the health scaling. Yeah, modifiers right here. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to do all of these. Let's go ahead and do a damage scale. So we're thinking this is kind of like a like an RPG style scaling. I'm probably gonna want to go with what I have for the enemies. Two 2.5. I think that's fine. They're scaling at 42, 45. Cool. And then anytime I level up, what is this? Okay. We got speed, damage. Here we go. Are we doing base damage? Yeah. Times base damage. Oh wait. Damage scale. Okay. And then we add this. So And just do damage plus equals here. I don't have any real ways to show all of my scaled stats, so I think I'm going to add this to the HUD. Hey, Bear Like Lion, what's going on? Welcome in. How's your weekend going? Sad you have to return to work tomorrow. I know. I was just thinking that. Like, I want to extend my vacation just a little bit, but I feel like I'm starting to get antsy for not working. It's that like 2 week mark. Well, actually, this would be going on to the third week. So yeah, I've been off for 2 weeks, and I feel like I need to work. I mean, granted, I'm a freelancer, so I have to work. Otherwise, it will not be fun. Hey, what's going on, Falonier? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Oh no, the announcement. You have 2 big pull request review from the contractors. Oh no. That's gonna be fun. I work with one other person, uh, and a lot of our code doesn't overlap, so I'm pretty lucky. And thanks for the shout out to Falonier, our team leader. How's it going, Falonier? How you doing? I can't wait for our little game jam this month. I'll be teaming up with the 2 Nerdy Nerds for it, and I'm excited to see what we put together. I've never worked with another developer on a game before, outside of college. Looking at the votes for the theme, it's going to be exciting. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. It's our team. It's our team game jam. It's the indie game dev team jam. Do I have a command? I think I have a command for the team. Yeah, you can do exclamation team. Yo, Fody, what's going on? Welcome in. Wow, everybody's just hanging out here. What are you guys doing for your Sunday? Chat's going so fast. It's so hard to keep up with it already. Procrastinating laundry. That sounds more like it. We're here to procrastinate. The top 2 options are 1 vote apart from what is the first and what is the second. All right, listen here, Falonier, please. If it does tie 2 themes, please just like tie break it. Like do a 50-50 on it, or like a coin flip, because if it is tied again, this will be the 3rd game jam in a row for me that would be 2 themes at once. I don't know if I can handle it. Winding down slowly. 11 p.m. Okay. Gonna make some plans for next week, work stuff. Yeah, I'm scared to get back to work. Like I was saying, it's been 2 weeks, so I've got to schedule out not just the week for me, but I got to figure out 2025. I got to come up with a marketing plan. I've got to organize projects, gather stuff for taxes. Like I'm so stressed, and I haven't even started yet. You've never been a fan of ties? The necktie emote. I love ties. Look at this. I think the admin assistant has a tie. Look at that tie. Look, the fast food employee has a tie. That's it. Just these two guys. They have ties. The average websites. Yeah, they're all average sites. I guess technically I worked a little bit. Technically I worked a little bit, over my break because I did build out the rest of my website, but that doesn't count. Admin's the worst part for sure. Yeah. Yep. I gotta find a new accountant too, so that's also fun. I can't trust myself to do stuff anymore. It's getting too hefty. Uh oh, I need to do this just in case here. Okay. I've got a function that displays all these stats. I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna put them in a notepad document so that I can see them. All right. Hey, David Temps Dev, what's going on? Welcome in. How is your weekend? I've been asking everybody. Seems like everyone's procrastinating something right now, so that's good. I'm a huge fan of procrastination. It's when I do my best work. What is? How can I do a multi-line? No. Sorry. Stellar Frog is playing Helldivers. She's playing Helldivers over there. Should I do a rich text label? No. We need more democracy to spread. I played that game for like 6 hours and I was done. It was short lived for me. It was fun though, and the game looks good. It reminds me of like Destiny. 200 hours. Dang. Can I wrap everything in a string? Can I do this? Dang. Alright. How can you do a multi-line comment thing? Um, oh, it's the backslash. Okay. So if we did this, right? Backslash n. Oh, yeah, this should work. And then we do plus that. Currently playing Vintage Story. It's like Minecraft, but way harder. I've never heard of Vintage Story. Oh, it's literally like Minecraft style graphics. That's pretty cool. You know what? I kind of feel bad, like anybody going after Minecraft and using like the blocky voxel style because it's always going to be compared to Minecraft. Being the first one, it's like that's what it is now. Wait a second. Let's just tie this to refresh HUD whenever stats changed. Okay. So we refresh the HUD. We're updating the health info, the XP bar, and the stats label. Signal XP gain really only needs to update the XP bar. That's fine. Update stats label gets updated here. Okay, so when we level up, these should change. Whoa, that's a lot of issues. Oh, whoops. I do need to add the... Yeah, that's one bad thing about doing that. So a stat change is requiring the stat name and the amount to come through. I think that's why somebody told me not to put signal arguments. I can't remember who told me, but somebody did. They told me not to do this so that I can pass whoever I need. But I like being type safe. And mostly because I am doing this level of like signals. This may not be the best way to do it, but I'm still kind of learning. Cool. Damage is scaling. Health is scaling. $45 damage. Not bad. Okay, and how did I come up with... I think I did dot... Was it not round? What was that function? Oh, I don't remember what it was. Where did I put that? Oh, it must have been on the enemies. Pad decimals. Okay, we got defense. Guess I could do health. Do max HP. And honestly, I think I can just turn these into ints. It's fine. Nah, we'll just pad them. We'll pad the decimals for now. Okay. Max HP. Max energy. Do we can do the energy name here. Crit chance. All right, this will be crit chance. And then dodge chance. All right. This is gonna be, we'll call it just workload capacity, just workload. Okay. Copy and paste this for leadership, fitness, multitasking, knowledge, creativity, communication, and cunning. Leadership. Fitness. Multitask. Knowledge. This way it doesn't have to be in the console every time. Yo, what up, Raylan? It's going pretty good, man. How you doing? How do you have a first badge? Are you still subbed to me? 4-month subscriber with the first badge. How you liking the new WoW content? So much stuff that came out. Oh, okay, it's your Prime. I appreciate the support. It should. I think you have to like do the chat thing. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't come up for me. WoW content's the best. We've been April and I've been playing Classic WoW, which has been a lot of fun actually. We hopped on the anniversary and we're doing Horde. So we've got a warrior rogue combo and we're like level 30, 31 almost. So we had 2 weeks off from work and we've just been playing Rust and World of Warcraft. But I can't wait for another raid. I've been dying to raid. I hopped on and did a little bit of the island stuff and got my ring leveled up and I got like the best in slot gems and that took like 4 hours tops. So I was like, all right, what's next? But I'm just working on my game. Rise of the Intern. I'm starting work back tomorrow. A Marvel's Rivals. That game looks so good. If I was into Overwatch, I think that would be my new game. I love it. Somebody finally competing with Overwatch. All right. Boom. Okay, cool. We've got all of our stats here. All right. Crit chance, dodge, workload, everything looks like it's good. And then we need to scale everything. So I'll probably have a base stat scale for everything so they all level up equally, and it'll really depend on the player's choice. Defense is not leveling up. I guess I didn't do that one yet. All right, let's do a refresh HUD once everything's connected. And then let me do an actual padding on this. Okay. All right, let's go back to the player. Let's do a base scaling. What do we got here? I think 2.5%. We'll do a 1.5%. Okay. Defense. All right, perfect. Defense, crit dodge. The WoW Island was a little underwhelming. I agree. Work has been crazy, so it happened at a good time. Can't wait for the new raid, new zone with the new cars. Oh, I haven't even looked at what the new content's going to be about. I just know it's going to be Goblin, like Empire, and it's going to be pretty cool. So no, I haven't even looked into it, but there's going to be cars. Oh, they're getting rid of flying there, aren't they? You know what? I don't mind that they're getting rid of flying because I have so many ground mounts that I want to use, but God, it's just so annoying getting rid of them. I end up using that jetpack on the island anyways. Rivals have been fun. You didn't like solo queue in Overwatch? Heck yeah. Does it play a lot like it? Is like
Almost.
is like everything the same, like 6v6 or whatever? Defend an objective going in. I'll have to watch some of that. It's free on Steam, right? Okay, cool. So it's like the original Overwatch. I like the 6v6. A lot more people in a game. Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. But yeah, I've been pretty busy, even though with my like time off and stuff. Been trying to work on my game and had a lot of stuff over the holidays with family, so gonna finally get back into kind of a groove. All right, I don't think we should change the critter dodge. Okay, we might have a lot of scaling. Might have too much scaling. Hmm. Probably have to do this before I calculate the rest of the stuff. The cars go 3 to 5 times faster than ground mounts. What's so they're gonna force us to use cars in the new zone? Like we're not gonna be able to use our mounts. The speed's dragon riding fast while drifting? Okay. I mean, it sounds cool, but like, what about our mounts? Ah, spend all that time getting 400 mounts so I can use a new car. That's funny. I assume this is going to be like dragon flying. They'll move this to the new ground mounts so we can drift on our ground mounts. I'm gonna have to check it out. I do like dragon flying. Like it makes old zones like zoom by. I mean, and you can still switch between like regular flying, which is that was a smart move. Um how am I gonna mod all these stats? I mean, it's really gonna be 1 times this. So really, it's just gonna be this. And then the scale level will be... Then we're gonna do a plus equals scaled stat mod. Alright, see how this turns out. Oh, geez. Okay, so it's like adding one. It's just adding 1 point to everything. But I think it's gonna make everything exponential. So 6,000. My defense is 280. I'm gonna. They're how much damage are they doing? 39. My defense is 259 though. Oh, my move speed has been increased too. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. Crit chance is 75%. It destroyed. Oh, he dodged. 2% dodge, 2% dodge, 310 health. Okay. What do we got debugging? Narrowing conversion, floats converted to int. Oh, that's that because I didn't set this. All right, I don't. Maybe I should just do one. Well, these shouldn't be. Yeah. I don't think I should increase these. I think this should just be the player leveling up. Or we can choose a random one. Yeah, because it's going to scale things pretty high. Maybe we give them a random stat and then they distribute. Or we just give them 2 stats to distribute every time. I think right now we're giving stat point per level, which is 3. Oh, yeah, so I don't need to do this. However, every time we recalculate stats, this needs to happen on level up. So this just needs to happen on level up. Okay. So we're adding the health at recalculating every time we level up. But then when you distribute a stat point, you're going to level up too. Okay. We're going to add some buttons here to the cheat menu. Whoops. All right, this will be workload. Workload button. Workload plus. Did it just get rid of the unique variable? What the heck? If you click this, unique variable gets rid of it. That's not fun. I don't think I even need to do this. Just disconnect on pressed. If no player, return. Otherwise, we're going to call player dot player stats dot increase stat. Oh, what the heck? I only have it adding +1. Okay. So this is workload capacity. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so whenever I do workload, oh, it's not refreshing. There we go. So workload's 9, my damage is going up. Okay, that's working. All right, I know technically it's supposed to be refreshing the HUD, but that should work. All right, let's duplicate this a couple times. You know what? I wonder if I can just take this name and do this dot label. That's not gonna work. So on button press get text. Oh, I'd have to add a callback and then send the button to it. Does this work? This would save me a lot of time with testing. Hmm. I see. I would have to make a custom one and then connect the button here. That's fine. Whatever. Worth a shot. Workload butt. Just do stat button 1. Delete those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Workload, leadership, fitness, multitasking, knowledge, creativity, communication, and cunning. Okay. I almost feel like these need to go into a scroll container with how many there are. This one's leadership. Okay. Way faster method. Just gonna copy these over here. Okay, 1, 2, fitness. Multitasking, knowledge, creativity, communication, and cunning. Okay. So let's see how this pans out for scaling up the player's stats. So, okay. The refresh HUD is not working properly, I don't think. Just need to refresh the stats label, I think. Okay, let's try this. Okay, fitness is going up, dodge chance is going up, defense is going up. That's cool. That is so cool. It's actually working. Okay, we'll probably have to cap my dodge chance. These guys are definitely not doing anything because they got spawned in before I leveled up. I think I dealt some damage to me. What is multitasking? Dodge chance and my rage. Knowledge. Sometimes these buttons aren't working. Is it because they're flat buttons? Definitely the stats. Oh. Okay, so I don't have any available stat points because I only get them when I level up. So what I need to do makes sense now. Okay. Um, all right, here's what I do. I don't even think I need these. Oh, okay, so I probably can just do that. And then I can do player stats dot available stat points plus equals 1, and then it spends it. Okay, that's got to be the solution here. Now we have like a full cheats menu with scaling. There we go. Multitasking, fitness, leadership, workload capacity, my knowledge directly affects my rage. Creativity is crit chance. Communication doesn't affect anything. My cunning affects that. What can communication affect? Maybe my crit chance. Maybe dodge chance. Very cool. It affects it nicely. Okay, so these don't need... Those don't need the rounded numbers. Okay. Everything looks good. Just do a level up. Now I should have like tons of points to spend. Heal up. Level 27 with 600 health makes sense. Okay, yeah, it was in like the 60,000. Okay, so here, let's see. Workload capacity, how much does this affect it? All right, I need to fix the XP because I think everything else is looking pretty good. Alrighty then. Let's do... show hacks. Bool equals true. Let's add a control for this. Add new action. Axe menu. Okay. And then we'll just make sure we show or hide these. Grab these containers. Cheats container, unique. This is timer container. We'll just call this the hacks HUD. Okay, how do I get... This needs to be on the process. If input event dot... Gosh, I don't even remember. I haven't done input in so long. Input... don't have any just regular buttons. Okay. Okay, is action pressed? Oh, I could do this too. Just do that under an input here. Okay. If show hacks. Wait, I think we can just do dot visible. Cool. All right, and by default, this is false, and by default, these are hidden. Cool. So now we can just dynamically heal and level up. We can test our scaling a little bit better. Need to fix the experience. %7.5%. Oh yeah, that looks much better. We'll heal. Okay, so like level 62. Oh geez, that's still 6 million. Okay, it gets pretty hefty once you're up there. So level 100. That's quite a bit of experience. 6 trillion? That might be too much. How are we scaling it? Experience scale 100 times that? Do we have a base XP? Our base XP is 100. Okay, maybe we just make this smaller. Cut that in half. Well, more than half. Right. Okay, 122k for 40. This seems a little bit better. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Still like 6 trillion. We can scale the experience gain though. We can do like a percentage of your experience needed. I think that'll work. Hey, Abram E, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. These numbers get big. I know. That's what I'm saying. I might cap the player's level at like 60 or something. Um, I was just testing things up to 100 though, so they do get pretty large. And even with my base, like the modifiers, the scale being 5% per level, 4% per level, it's pretty intense. And it was even worse when I was messing with the enemy scaling. I asked AI to like help me figure this out, and it gave me a pretty good like idea. It's like, level 1 to 20, the health will go from 15 to 35, 20 to 50 will be like 35 to 130, and so it just helped me come up with better calculations than what I had last stream. As the player moves on, their hair gets grayer and goes away as they level up. Hang on a second. Hang on. You're onto something here. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the hair. Oh, that just turns it black. Just slowly fade away. I thought you could like make it gray. Like this is their darkness, but I thought you could just. Am I wrong? Oh, you can change the shapes? Oh, I like that. I didn't know you could change the shape of this. That's legit. Okay, cool. How can you desaturate? I thought there was a way. Saturate sprite. Oh, there's a shader for it. You would have guessed the S would be saturation. Right. Well, sorry. Yeah, right? Well, it's because it's white. It starts at white. I don't think this is working like as I'd want it to. Wow, it really makes it intense. So you are right, Fody, but from its base, like the self-modulate, the only thing it gives me is this. Like it's technically like this is 100%, this is what it is. Now it looks really desaturated. The alpha. But yeah, I wonder like grayscale. Like I want it to end up being like grayscale. You would think that that's what it would do, right? I might have to look into that. I think it would be pretty funny. You just slowly go gray. Do you have a gray layer on top starting with 0 opacity and then increase? I don't think so. Is twinning a colors a thing? I don't know. I'm sure it is, Fody. I'm sure it is. I'm pretty new to Godot in general, so I wouldn't really know. I know in Game Maker you can do it. Of course, everybody's recommending doing a shader. I know you weren't serious, Ryan, but it plays into the story, like the way I have it set up. Oh, scaling's done for the player. Yeah, it would be pretty funny. I was just curious, like, the fact that you mentioned it, my first thought was like, "Oh, I could do something really quick." I don't know why I thought that. But this was my first thought, was something in here. Go grayscale image? Not and image. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do is modulate the hair. But the problem is the saturation, it's already down to 0. And if I change the variance or whatever, like it just makes it black. It's not actually like gray. So I thought there would be something that just turns it like this. Oh, my favorite website, Kids Can Code. I love this website. I've learned like half of my coding stuff from here. So this is a canvas item, 2D shader. Set the average to a parameter that scales with player level. That's what I was thinking. That would be funny. Where's this AVG come from? Oh, you're right. It's right above it. Canvas item 2D shader to convert a grayscale. Also prevent this. How do I add a shader to it? I've only done one. The only shader I've done is this. And I did it as a canvas layer. So I did it over the texture rect, and then I changed the texture to the... So how would I change it on a player? This is totally not necessary. Can I do materials on sprites? Well, I have this. I already have the hair sprite. But there's no other option there. What if I did... What if I did something like this? Where is it? What do I have to use for it? Canvas texture? I didn't see that. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, but see... Can I use it to clip? Bright canvas item material. So you said it's on here? Filter properties for material. Oh. Where? Go to the hair sprite. Okay. And the filter properties type material. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me just delete this. Okay, use parent mate. Oh, material. New shader material. Shader, new shader. Gray hair shader. Create. Copy. Paste. Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's my CRT one. Oh no. Okay. Oh man, I overrode it. Ooh. I was like, I didn't realize it had another code editor. It worked. How can I send these in though based on the player's level? No, if I reduce it to 1, it makes it white. Yeah, I don't know how to apply. That is great. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. So it's only, this is literally just turning it gray. So start at like 6 and start going down from there. But how would you like insert code into here that takes in information from the player? You need to define it as a shader parameter and edit the parameter via code. So like uniform float, like how they have these. Oh my gosh, stop. Sometimes my control button doesn't work. What the heck? Now it's empty? Let's do a gray value. Up to 5 maybe? And they replace this here. Okay. Maybe not all the way down to 0. We'll do like 7.5. Maybe not even that much. I think 3 was kind of their bounds. Okay. Texture and UV, color to RGB. All right, I think we're getting into something that I will explore later, but this is pretty funny. I'm gonna keep this in there. Like it's already gray. They're all just gray because their hair is all dark. So they were already dark, but like now it's gray for everybody. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Old. So how would I put this into code though? All right, Bearlike Lion. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the lurk. Let's do Godot shader parameters. Element shader set. Oh, thank you. Right. But like on the node. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So the player, what we can do is when they level up, where is it? Handle level up, recalculate stats, turn gray. What was it? Dot shader. Oh, do we not have the player in here? Dang, there's no reference. There's no reference to the player here. Hang on. This is your fault, Ryan. Shader parameter. What I call this? Gray value. And then we can do this. How do I do? Let's see. Can I just do a parameter in here? It kind of reminds me of JavaScript. Yeah, there we go. You know what? Nothing like a little shader exploration, am I right? In 2020 celebrate. Okay. If I get level 35, I should start turning gray. No! I need to do the hair sprite. Hang on. No, 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 it's okay. It's okay, we've got this. How do I do this? Hang on, I got this. I got this player base dot hair. Yeah. Dot material, I think. Did it again. Is my control button already dying? This keyboard sucks. No, they're not aging. It didn't Oh, should be happening every process. Why didn't it work? Hmm. This is good info because this shows me how I can mess with shaders and like access them in game. Okay, there's a shader material in there. No, I should have already changed it. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't work. I feel like this should have worked. Is there no get? All right, listen. I feel like it's there. I feel like this should have been working. I feel like this should have worked. No. Um. All right, maybe it's just this. Let's just do that. Hmm. Oops. You can't tell me that this isn't right. All right. Age the player as they level. Now it's a task. So when they're old, it applies the shader, and then we slowly decrease this value as they age from there, right? Problem is, it's not running. So maybe we need to do player base. And do this here, right? And we already have hair set. So we would just do, we don't even need this. Just do hair dot material set. We'll pass in the age as an int, right? And then under the HUD, we do player dot player base dot player aging. We pass in 35, just because. What does this say? It's not being used? Yeah, I know that. I know that. Come on. Oh, do I need to choose which shader? Does it need to be shader material? Colorrect dot material dot set shader param slash amount. Okay, so I can do a dot get shader amount. Person's just talking to themselves in this thread. Get shader parameter. Thank gosh. Print air dot get, what was it? Dot get shader material. See, there's nothing for it. This is what doesn't make sense. Get shader parameter. Huh. Hey, it says aging the player false. Still saying false. It works. Ryan, we did it. We aged the player. Yo. All right, so we can do. We can move this back. We can just move this back to the player. I see a social media post in the future. Yes, you do. When should we start aging the player? For now, we'll just do 20. And then we got to do our hair equals player base dot hair as sprite 2D. L level is greater than 30. We'll do like 4.5. Okay, hang on a second. Bar increase, I guess, age hair. equals, let's do a float, 0.5. And then we'll do, I was just thinking of decrementing. Is decrementing a word? An increment? Decrement? I don't know. Changing this by the age hair amount. Bless you. All right, so after level 20, every level they start losing 0.1. Of course, we get an error. Oh, player aging. Oh, I called it on the wrong one. My bad. All right, let's see what kind of ridiculous aging we got. You're starting level 20. Boom, level 21. And then every level. Oh my gosh. Okay, we want to cap it, obviously. New gray is less than or equal to 3.0. New gray equals 3.0, right? Do 0.5 or 0.05. And yeah. Now when the player reaches level 60. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. All right, level up. Okay. It's gonna take me a second, but I want to see what happens as soon as I hit level 61, I think it is. Boom, level 61, my hair just changes. And by level 100, I could probably start it at 50. Or just up this a little bit. Minus 0.25. Okay. Age the player's hair based on their level. So what I'll need to do is make way more customization options that have fun, colorful hair. Because, like, you can't really age this. This guy's already there. See if I can age the brown hair, maybe. Oh, it turned black. Yeah, see, it's not gonna work for all hair. Dang, is that guy's are they supposed to be this fast? Oh, I need to put move speed up there. I feel like something affects move speed. Okay, we aged the player, which is it's pretty funny actually. That is pretty funny. Let's go ahead and check that off. Age the player as they level. Done. It'd be funny to add like wrinkles and stuff, and like now that I know how to work with shaders within the code, like I can pass these variables in. This is great. Like you just get the shader parameter and then boom. It's pretty great. Thank you for the suggestion, Ryan. I totally forgot what I was working on today. What even was there? I did want to add an arrow over the player. I think that would be pretty easy. I think on the player we have the HUD. We've got the player name. Side quest Sunday for sure. Just derail the whole thing. Okay, I can actually. I was working on scaling. Oh yeah, that's done though, right? Like I did the scaling. Did I check that off? Yeah. So I got XP and everything. It all looks good. The HUD, you're right. Thank you. I need to do like an arrow over the player. Let's do this is just temporary. I'm gonna draw an arrow. I like this. I'm gonna draw one, but for now we'll just do this. What happened to all my variables? Say player arrow. What the heck? Do I not have? That's weird. These color styles didn't stay? Huh. Why aren't the libraries showing? Huh. What is going on? Okay, see, all that is in there, but if I do this, they're not in my library. That is so weird. All right, I think it looks pretty cool. All right, just in case. It's just the downloads folder. You're not missing anything. Assets, GUI. Is it GUI? Sure. Icons, player arrow.png. Um, okay, so just like we have the camera, we want to add a sprite. Um, Player arrow. And this will show whenever something is in front of you, or maybe I show it all the time. I don't know. I was looking at the Temtem Swarm game again, and the health is underneath the player. They don't have health anywhere else on the screen. And I thought that was kind of strange. Let me pull up this. Yeah, okay, I didn't take any screenshots from the game the other day. But they don't have the player's health. Like a lot of the times it's just like kind of behind them and stuff in these games. Would it be better to put the player's health, yeah, like in Vampire Survivors, instead of having it on the HUD there? Would it be better to put it under the player? 'Cause I'm pulling my inspiration from Soulstone Survivors. It's the XP bar at the bottom, the action bars, and then the health. But then I noticed, oh yeah, like even this one does it too. I don't remember what this one was called. But this one has like the player's individual. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But I was thinking of adding an arrow so that when you go behind stuff or whatever, like look at this. This gets so busy. It's like, where are you? I know you're at the center of the screen, but it just gets so messy. So we'll see. That's what I was thinking of adding the arrow. Assets. There'll just be something that follows you around. And it would only be like during the survivor's combat, so whenever you're in the office or whatever, it wouldn't do this. I like this little cheat menu, being able to see everything now. This is nice. All right. I am, however, going to scale the enemies up a little bit. Let's see what that does. Only 13 damage now? Yikes. Okay, 33 health. 42. 31, 44. Okay, they still die relatively fast. But I think their health's going to ramp up. Level 26 is already at 97, 141. It's a problem with scaling. Okay, 15. I think that's fine. At low level, that's fine. Okay. You like the arrow for this? The coloring of style fits? Sweet, thank you. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I think it makes sense. If I saved this as a scene, I kind of want to have like, it'd be too much to have a little arrow like pointing down on you and stuff. That's fine. Let me make it a little bit transparent. Translucent, rather. That way it's not too distracting, but it still sticks out. Yeah. And then maybe if you're overlapping an enemy or something, I can just have it solid. Grab this arrow. Let's give him a little bit more health and stuff. Oh, what happened? What happened to it? I thought this was right. Am I wrong? Oh, self-modulate spray. Is there a better way to do this? Oh, okay. That might. I was like, why did it make it so intense? Um, I think just really anything inside of here. Oh my gosh. My control button is like already broken. Hey, Okapi fan. You have to go to bed since it's already 1 a.m., but I want to wish you an amazing new year and a good niche. My account will be lurky here. Thank you so much, Okapi fan. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good night. Have a great start to your week. I know, I was just teasing. I know you meant night. I hope you have a great night, good sleep, no staying up until 3 a.m. I hope you have a good weekend or a good start to your week. Hope you had a great weekend. Not until 3 a.m. No. Okay, it's kind of working. Your alarm goes off in 6 hours. That's not bad. 6 hour nap. Oh no, Ooga Booga. You almost lost your account to how stupid Twitch is about changing passwords? That would have sucked. I'm glad you didn't lose your account. Dang, that would have been scary. I've been the new password word for word and it didn't work for some reason, even with the username. Don't use only caps, found out the hard way. Ooh. I rarely sometimes my keyboard gets stuck with caps, but I rarely like use caps lock for things. This keyboard has been a nightmare. Don't it works great for Stellar Frog. We have the same keyboard and it works fine. But for me, it just doesn't work. Ah, Granger, how you doing? Welcome in. I haven't played your game yet. I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to figure out how I want this arrow to work over the player. It's supposed to work if players are if the enemy is like touching you, but I don't think this is working. I think I'm gonna throw this modulate inside the timer. If like you're taking damage. If the enemy's close, I'm gonna add another detection range. Yeah, that's what it was. It was increasing opacity if the enemies were like overlapping, but it kept like disappearing so fast. Pushed a patch so you missed the insanity of the last 2 levels. That's good. I missed the bugs. That's good. I'm glad I waited. Let's do arrow radius. Oh, we got a posture check. Thank you, Ooga Booga, for the posture check. I was leaning just a little bit. Oh, Granger, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. And then I think I'm gonna have to do a body entered. Try to keep the area in there so I know what it is. And I'm just gonna do them here. Oh no! TK 40K. A wild goob has appeared. Quick, grab my ultra balls. Welcome in, TK. How you doing? They weren't bugs, just balance issues. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a lot of balance issues and stuff. So much fun. So if anything enters just bodies, so this arrow above me should, it's not doing anything. Do I have it reversed? Oh. All right, it needs to check for, we check for enemy. And we check for effects and enemy projectiles and loot drops. So if anything enters this. Also, we have a cheat menu now. So I can increase my level, I can heal. Also, if I get to level 50. Oh, hey, the arrow's working. Look at it. Oh, but okay, it needs to check if there's somebody still in the range. He's hacking his own game, ban him. So check this out. When you get to level 50, look at my hair. Oh, wait, hold on. Level 60? Yeah, look at my hair. Look. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? As I level up, my hair ages. You can thank Ryan for that feature. You get old. Happy New Year, TK. Oh, like Fable. That's right. I forgot that happens in Fable. Back in my day. All right, calm down. All right. So when something enters, it needs to check. Calm down. Get a load of this goob. Relax. Let's just do this. So on body exited. How can I check? Do check overlapping areas. I think I can do if I don't know. Let's do yes. Hang on one second. We're gonna go hidden. Okay. Okay. I'm still here. Nobody panic. This is not a drill. All right. I think we can do get object count. Okay. We need to check this area. So body dot get. I don't know how to get the object count. Okay, we're back. What did I tell you about the actual Lua engine I've been using? Wait, did I tell you? No, you haven't, Ooga Booga, but somebody mentioned it yesterday or Friday. It uses like Spine 2D and Lua. I think I bookmarked it. I didn't bookmark it. What is it called? Oh, Solar 2D? No, there was another one. Defold. Defold was the other one. But no, I haven't heard of Solar 2D. Defold was the other one. That's cool. So you're actually getting into some Lua game engine, like game development. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Defold, just like that. Okay, I actually think I need to disconnect this. I need to just check the area. There we go. Then if area dot overlapping bodies? Callable and int. Hate how I have to put the file type in the name, like name.png. Well, yeah, that's the case with anything. Because you can also have name.jpg and have it be something else. I'm used to it though. I've worked with graphics for so long. Like I have to have like file names. You're not, well, yeah, if you're not used to it, that's fine. I mean, but really, it's like it's only going to be PNG most of the time when you're working with games, or like maybe bitmaps, BMP. But you just get used to typing in .png with your stuff. But even like, I don't think I have any in this. Yeah, I don't have any like actual sprites or whatever, like loaded stuff. But like when I drag them into it, you can just drag the resource and use them that way. Really nice. Get overlapping bodies. Oh, it's an array, so I have to do dot size. Makes sense. Overlapping count is greater than 0. Solar 2D is kind of goofy to work with. The setup's odd. Yeah, does it have an IDE with it? Like Godot, like how I can do all this stuff with the game engine, or do you have to like code everything? Oof. Maybe we just check for enemies. Wonder if I can tween this. The engine doesn't come with anything to type stuff in, so you have to download something. That's interesting. I wonder if Default... I think Default has an actual game engine. You might want to look into this. It's got like Godot does. It's got like an actual IDE and like windows and tabs and stuff. And it uses Lua, so you might be very familiar with this right away. And of course, all your like coding. It's got a whole IDE for scripting. It has typed Lua. You can build cross-platform with it. Not to dog your Solar 2D stuff, and if you're enjoying Solar 2D, it's fine. But I was gonna mention this to you. I totally forgot about it. But this would be just kind of like Godot in a way, you know, but with like Lua and stuff. And it's all open source too. Opens a README from the project root containing a full TXT. Probably gonna swap to default for like PC games. Well, it looks like it does all of it. Yeah, I mean, default looks like it's everything. It's mobile. It's got Android, iOS, everything. I'd say just look into it. If it's not your style, then you know you don't have to use it. Somebody like told me about it. Uh, welcome in, Bumclat Brandon. Can you share a clip to ask if it's true? No, it's very out of context. I'm not sure what you're asking. But welcome in. Hopefully not here to spam or scam. Someone made a statement about the game industry. I don't know. I'm not in the game industry, so I wouldn't be able to really answer anything, unfortunately. I just make games for fun. I'm not doing this for a business or to make money or anything right now. So, I mean, you can ask if it's like a short ask, then I can maybe give my opinion on it, but I don't really know. I'm not in the game industry, so I feel like it would be irrelevant even if I did answer it. You have an idea of what he's talking about? Did something happen? I mean, now I'm curious, but I don't know if like my statement's gonna really matter. I mean, the most I've done is Game Maker games, and then this is my second Godot project. I've used all these other game engines. I went to school for game design, but I'm so far removed from like the actual game industry. I do web development and stuff. Okay, I did something like this for the text. Something's happening with Valve right now, but I don't know if that's what he's gonna talk about. Huh. I wouldn't even know what to look up. Is it a Twitch clip? 1.0, start at 0.3 for the duration. Right? Oh, this? And then I think we can set an ease. Ease in. People get mad at Valve and how they choose who to employ, from what I heard. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, like, I'm kind of upset that, you know, it's like we don't own the games on Steam when we buy them, but at the same time, I don't own anything in this world. I'm just here for a short amount of time. I'm renting everything. I'm renting the materials in my body to live. I'm renting the energy it takes to keep me alive. Like, it's all going to disappear one day, right? So it's like it doesn't matter what's happening. My life is so short in the span of humanity that it's like nothing's forever. So I'm cool with that. Like, let me rent the games while I'm alive. Let me rent the games during the lifetime of Steam. You know, if you want to own the games, go buy a physical copy. Go buy DRM free stuff like on GOG.com. And even then, there's probably something in there that if you do something stupid, you can lose your account. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't like getting into politics about things, and I'm like, I'm here to like make a video game and escape from my own reality for a little bit. That it's just like, it doesn't really matter. But everybody can have their opinions, and that's what being a human's all about. You can have your own intake and your own outtakes on things, like I did. But no, I it just sucks that individuals ruin it for majorities of people. It's very sad. Okay, so I think I can just take this and reverse it now. And then we want to do it the opposite way here. Maybe even 0.3. Ease out. Goob. New t-shirt slogan. Earthling, forever renter. It is. I mean, what can I say? We're just here for a short amount of time. This isn't even my body. I'm made out of space particles and stuff from creation. Like, I was reused. I'm recycled. It's a funny shirt though. Dinosaur farts, exactly. Speaking of dinosaur farts, let me take a drink. Yo, it tweened. Look at it. Oh, everybody that's not sub just got hit with that ad right when I got things working. Long as I can pass one last big fart, I'll be happy. Granger, I can guarantee that'll be the last thing you do. It's the last thing any of us do. uh, Biology is funny. All right, I think I'm just gonna check for enemies though. No sense in getting stuck behind all the particles of the cups. Heck yes. It's working so good. Also, I don't know when this got added, but instead of just hovering over and figuring out what the masks are, you can click this little dot and it tells you all your layer names, and then you can just hit edit layer names and then change them. I don't even know when this was added. Okay. I think we're all done with the arrow. Can add some workload to deal more damage. Wait, the arrow's not disappearing now. New pickup line. Hey babe, you're not beautiful, you're gorgeous like the space sparkle that you are. Your beauty is cosmic. You specifically align space particles you. Is that something in your eye or is that you particles shimmering? Nice. Hey, you know what? The cosmic pickup lines, if they know, they know. I feel like I messed something up. How's it going? Bear like lion, welcome back. Um, Pretty good. I got the aging process to work. I have it over 60 right now, but I can do it over 10. Check this out. So it just means that I need to do more colorful hair because if you do this other one, it doesn't like make sense. But check this out. Once I get to level 10, boom, grade. And then as you level up past the graying, it gets to a certain point. So like this is the maximum age. And I was working on this little arrow indicator so that when you're like in clusters of enemies, you can see where you're at. But it's not disappearing now. I want a name water like whiskey. Whiskey like water. You know, TK, it's never too late. You can always change your name. The little emoticons, it's so cute. Default is finally downloaded. Ooga booga. I don't know if you're gonna like it or not. Like, don't blame me if it's bad, okay? That's all I'm saying. Still says 1. Oh, wait a second. Is it because I'm still in the area? Is it counting me? Is it counting me in the area? It totally was. Wow, that looks good. Yo, we're just gonna bring this down to 0. And then, where's the arrow? We're gonna set this to 0. I'm just trying to hit Control S. Anybody got keyboard recommendations? We wanted to play test one level in my surf game, and we played for like 90 minutes. Oh wait, is it multiplayer? I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, dude. Who's this guy instead of TK? That's fine. See, but TK, all you do is make a new name for yourself, and then now you can be a new person. Like they'll be like, "What happened to TK? We miss TK. We want TK back." And then you'll really know how they feel about you. It is multiplayer? Dude, okay. I gotta go try it out. I love that it's like a surfing map and it has difficulty. Blasphemy goob. I changed my name, TK. I changed my name a while ago in 2020 online. And the people that I wanted to know that it was me, I told them my old username from M4RX, the old Elite Speak. Yeah, I'll let you know. I got you on Discord, Bear Like Lion. Maybe don't use your keys on the keyboard and use them on doors and not computers. What? What? Yeah, Granger changed his too. Not that you know, totally kept your name in it, but Granger, what was your name before Granger Devs? Which is Granger 73. Man, it's been a long time since you changed your name and since you started streaming. Started with no tweeners. What the hell's a tweener? Just wanted this to show if there's 5 or more. There's never more than 5. Your original was F5 Dev Life. I love that. Yeah, mine was Raideth Dart. I was Raideth Dart for a long time, and like even some of my games floating out there still say that. Granger's been your tag since the 80s. Right. That's what I was saying. Like I was like, I don't even remember what it was before Granger devs. Like, was it like a really long name? Yeah, it was just Granger 73 though. Speaking of streaming, shout out given to Granger. It's actually really good timing. You'll be starting a new schedule this week. Hell yeah, dude. I thought it already started for some reason. Wasn't really planning on streaming as long as I have today, but I've been having fun. Um, what did I do wrong? Need time to get shit done after the holidays. Oh, yeah, 100%. I wasn't even gonna start streaming until this week. Oh, sucked having to work Thursday and Friday last week. Oh, did you? That's not fun. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, didn't you yeah, you said you had to, like, clean up some spaghetti, right? You're upgrading the entire product to Unity 6, and I'm the one that has to do it? Ooh. That's what happens, Granger. That's what you get for trying out the new engine. All your fault. Gone for 2 weeks, and 2 of those days are like, "Hey, I know you just got back, but we have questions." And we're going live at 11. Yeah. You applied to a new place? Really? The first day and a few others? No way. Dang, that quick, huh? I don't need this overlapping count anymore. Gotta turn off notifications when people follow. You forgot you had it until now. Wow, you haven't streamed in 5 months, Ooga Booga? What were you streaming? Did you do any game dev or anything? Or was it like Roblox? Well, TK, I hope you get a good job. One thing I've noticed is it doesn't matter where you go. It's gonna be the same shit, different job. So you gotta really just find what you like enjoying, like what you enjoy doing day to day. Exhausted from the current thing. I have a voice and things, but it's a mess, and there's only so much you can do. Yeah, at least getting a new job and jumping to a new job, there's a lot of respect usually that comes at the beginning, and then it's like as you settle in, people start getting comfortable with abusing your time again, and it's like that's when you gotta start looking for another job. Oh, hang on, I gotta disappear my cam a sec. Alright, we're back. Oh shit, I died. Dang it, I killed 66 enemies before dying. Still level 3, baby. You're streaming Starground? The one that Big Boy Games is making. He's actually live right now. That's probably who we're gonna raid. If he doesn't disappear on me. When I'm ready to get off, that is. They're all retirement age, and I'm half their age. Oh my gosh, they have the attitude of I'm leaving soon. Oh, I know that. I know that so much. I was working with a team of older devs, and being the junior developer of that company, like, I was like, "Oh, let's do things this way. Oh, let's" I was ambitious about getting things done and making things better, faster, stronger, and they're just like, "Why? No, let's just keep using Band-Aids." And I'm like, "What?" So, and I work for myself now. You're adding web support to the product with Unity 6? Oh, okay. A lot of the new WebGL, WebGPU stuff that needs to deploy it. That's cool. That's actually, I mean, that makes sense, Granger. Hopefully it's not too stressful porting everything though. Gosh, listen, the only porting I did was for Archimist from 4.2 to 4.3 Godot. And that was scary. It was just a point, you know. The arrow shows up when I get around enemies. Not gonna be many times that you want to be in a bunch of enemies though. I have no way to heal, so I'm just gonna cheat. He usually ends like an hour and a half from now. Okay. Cool. Which should be as easy as adding Chrome OS support. Literally just had to tick a box. Yeah, no, there's gonna be deprecated functions. There's gonna be new things that you gotta add and remove. I think that I should make these based on my debug. I should have like this should be like my debug. Also, we're at almost 100 enemies here. The boss is gonna spawn. Here he comes. Here comes the boss. There he is. Do a quick heal. I need to make it so he doesn't collide with the other enemies. Quick heal. Boss is dead. Wait. Okay, he's dead again. The only reason you stopped streaming is because of school. Ah, makes sense. Waiting for a good spot, possibly sometime these next few months. I mean, even like streaming over the summer and stuff's good. Give you something to do. Look, my character's going gray. Can't really tell because he had really dark black hair. I think everything's scaled pretty good. These guys are level 80, level 96 with 200 health. Sorry, 2000 health. They're dealing quite a bit of damage to me. I've got 16k at level 95. Like this is pretty good scaling. I think I've nailed it. All right, I wonder if I can tie. The intern is way too happy working his job. So we have a mention here of adding facial expressions. And with this new aging system based on the player's level, um, I was thinking how funny it would be to add like different mouths as you start aging, but it would involve a little bit of like reconstruction of the player. So instead of face, I would have to separate the mouth out and make a different mouth for it. Or I could do 3 sprites, like a angry, sad face with the blinking, and then the happy face with the blinking, and just have it swap it out. I've thought about this. I don't know how to do the texture atlas though. Like, I don't know what that is. Oh, region. Oh. Technically, I could split up the faces. It's amazing that it recognized it. I'm gonna be real. Look at that. There's his face. There's his mouth. Oh. All right, hang on. I gotta turn off the cam 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. All right. So that would be one thing. I could definitely like split up the face. That would be pretty
Yay!
fun. Yay! But I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I want to see if I can connect the enemy's sprite to this thing right here, the HUD. It's already a deal. We have the references here. No. HUD. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste my code from my player HUD. Where is it? This right here. And then I need to bring show hacks over. Can I just do this? I gotta make it hidden by default. Default has an update already. That's interesting. That just probably just means they don't have their most recent one up. Oh, look at that. Cool. So if I have up all my stats and everything, I can see everything. Otherwise, we can just play the game. That's easy. That's easy. Wait, what's wrong with this guy? He must be ranged. Why did why did that one singular guy have his stats up? Hey, look, it's my twin. .5% dodge chance. That's not bad. Oh, look at that. Little Sophie emote. Little Sophie. She's laying there. See, this is where having some abilities would come in handy. I think the XP gain's pretty good. Very high risk reward for getting the XP. I'm gonna have to scale the experience drops. I mean, might as well. I mean, do stats dot exp drop. Do const base XP drop. Move that down here. Oh, we'll do experience value. Okay, it's an int. So much snow. Just keeps falling. It's been snowing since 10 a.m. I'm sorry, Granger. I think we're gonna see snow on Friday. I'm scared. My car battery died on Friday, and so I have to take it to the mechanic if I can. I can jump it, so I know it's not the starter, but I have to take it before the snow hits, at least. Snow joke. Fifth function, welcome in. Yeah, it's snow joke. That was pretty good. That was a good pun. You like how default's looking so far? That's good. Maybe it'll be easy to create something in there. You just got hit with ads. My bad. Food time. Enjoy your food, fifth function. Thank you for the lurk. Uh, Pro 15? I wonder if this is gonna work. I guess we're gonna round it, so it doesn't matter. Probably just do a float here, right? And then we'll just send it as an int. Send it as an int. could just copy and paste all that. It's fine. Um, base experience value scale. Enemy ref. Change this to base experience to why isn't it telling me what it is? My bad. How to make it a static function. Okay. Base XP level is 5. No, not static. Ah. What else am I supposed to do? This function, it's so I can call this in case it doesn't load. Well, this is when I was doing my research. That's what it was recommending. And I just call it on the enemy here. Should I not use static functions? I can get rid of them. They're fine to use. I personally try not to use them unless I have to. Yeah, I mean, it may be fine now. When I was first setting it up though, I was having like some issues with it. Yeah. So without setting the reference, this is what it was doing. I was trying to do it without having to make an instance. And so these are basically like globals. That's why I was doing it. But I can also change this. Do enemy scaling. Oops. Oh, so I don't have it. It actually should be fine. Yeah. Do you see what happens? I tried this and it was just reference issues. So then I was having to like set it. I mean, I can make it global. I was trying to avoid making it into a singleton, but I could probably bring it over. Why let me know, Granger, why you don't use statics. And it might be worth. I don't know how else to reference this. It's a conversation in itself. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I didn't know how to reference the enum from here. I mean, I guess I can make zone difficulty just like pass into the functions. Yeah. I mean, like if there was another way, I just wasn't sure how to like reference these in there. This is the only time I've used a static function for this though. Like some people don't like using singletons, though I don't see anything wrong with them as long as you set them up properly and don't use a ton of them. See, I was trying to avoid using a singleton here. I normally only use one that's a game manager and put things in there as separate systems. Like singletons? Yeah, and right now I feel like I have too many already. Like I have my items database, the company manager, the character manager, the enemy manager, my floating text, main, which doesn't even have anything in it right now, my scene manager, and my game classes, like the classes for the character. Yeah, this has been the only time I've ever needed to use a static function, and it's the first time I've used it in Godot. And it was because I was trying to pass in like these zone difficulties and it just wasn't working. I don't know. I would have a game manager that holds those managers. Oh, Gons Y9, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, like I don't even know. I don't think my my game manager probably doesn't even have all this stuff in there. Like look at main. Main just has icons. I'm new to this. I'm new to this level of organization for a game. Normally everything in Game Maker is you just set it to persistent and it loads throughout your project, you reference it. Like this is a level that I'm getting into and like I'm trying to observe Bernardo when he's like doing his game files and stuff and see how he organizes, but I'm just not used to having everything in separate files as it is. Like I'm used to having everything in one. Like having my scene manager, this was huge and still trying to figure out how to like reference things between it. I have nothing in my level manager right now. Barely my game manager I just made because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do this, but this doesn't none of this makes sense right now. Right. Well, I mean, there is a better way to do things, and eventually I'll get there, but like I only know so much. You know, if I have to refactor in the future, that's fine. It just takes some time, unfortunately. But the more I learn, the more I'm like, okay, I can do it this way. You have to use static function to save loaded data. That was it. So I could just do save data.load. Ah. Use singletons for globals, events, Steemit, audio manager. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm learning too. Like for the audio manager, I've got an audio manager one that I'm going to be learning. Um, inventory, technically, like, but this is like a resource. I don't know. I'm still very new to all this. My game class manager. This creates all my dynamic classes from here. Yeah. I mean, for like this game project, it might be okay. The only time this class is being used is to scale the enemy. I don't plan on using this anywhere else except for the base enemy being set up. And that's why I'm doing it. Like, that's why I was like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. This is the only time I'm using it. And I don't even know, like, do I have to do this? I never use that. Cool. Let's level up and see if they drop more. This guy's level 10. 5 XP. I feel like that's not dropping it. 7, 6. It's actually scaling it. Probably not fast enough. Here's my audio manager I've been reusing for the last projects, by the way. No, I don't get derailed that easily. Let's change that scaling, huh? Oh, you know what? Oh, it is scaling it. Hang on. Let's do 25. 2.5%. Maybe that's not high enough. Maybe it needs to stay on scale with my player's experience. All right, what is this? Oh, this is fancy. So this is to play your music. Is it just music? Oh, play sound? Okay, that's cool. And then the pitch. Oh, so you have an automatic pitch set up. That's nice. So you can automatically set the pitch scale with a random range so that you don't have to do that manually. I like this. Up, down, none, and random. All right. Get me all leveled up. All right. Defaults to none. Okay, that's nice. So it'll play your default sound by default, like the pitch. 7 XP, 9 XP, 8. What level are these guys? Level 9. This guy's level 20. There we go. 7, 8, 7. I feel like that's not fast enough. All right. What's my base scale? 1.025, but it's based on 100. This is only 5. What if I did 10%? Now, Bear Like Lion, I'm assuming you sent this because you want me to steal this. Hey, 20 XP. You play Temtem? It was Temtem Swarm. But yes, TK, I did play Temtem Swarm. I have played Temtem. I think I've got like 15 hours, 20 hours or something. I was really upset when they gave me the skates and then they took them away, and then I was like, I could not get the skates back. I love how Goop says steal. I mean, what's the other word for it? Take it. I mean, it's not stealing if I have permission, right? Is that how that works? I saw yours was blank, so here's mine. I haven't even started writing it. As you can tell, there's no audio. This is just pure numbers and testing. Damn, level 35 takes a while. Yeah, of course. Oh, the audio 100% makes it come to life. Exactly. Like, but I don't have the items that I want to use. I don't want to just use random sound effects. I'm not going to be using coffee mugs as the default throwing item. You know, like each class is going to kind of have their own fantasy. And so I want to save that. I want to do very intentional audio and sound design. I want it to come to life that way. So like I don't mind doing it like this for now. Yeah, I think you told me about that last time. Use it all as placeholder. Yeah, but that's not like the sound will come to life to me when it's ready. You know, like I'm not ready for sound. I'm still in the code. Also, sound has always been like the last thing I did because I imagine what it's going to sound like while I'm playing. I can imagine the mumbling and the grumbling. I can imagine like the boss spawning. I can imagine the UI and interactions. And maybe I do that. I could probably start with the UI. I think that would be good to have UI. Also, I don't know if this experience scaled fast enough. I feel like I've been level 35 for a very long time. Thieved swipeth. Can I swipeth the code? Yeah, but if I use this code bear like lion, how much like do you own part of my game? You feel? Right? Like, how do I know? I mean, like everything that somebody gives me. Do I even have my audio buses? Yeah, I've got my audio buses set up. First time I ever copied and pasted code into here like that. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to go through and modify it to my needs, but do you not play your sound effects on SFX? I give the goob one hello there, young similar aged fellow. Number code copied from top of the script. I mean, yeah, nothing. I don't even think I'm gonna have anything on the master. Everything like gets funneled into that, right? Yeah. So I think that's fine. Now, how does this work with overlapping sound effects? It cues them. I like your scale here. This is good. It's not enough to mess it up. It can play 8 at once. Ah, I see, I see. Number of players. Available. Available as an array. Append them, and I saw this pop. So you pop them off after they're done playing. Okay. So if I grabbed a random sound effect from one of my old games. Dang it, Granger, I have to go through and fix the dang sound effects. It was not supposed to play it that loud. I'll figure it out next year. I mean, shoot, it's already this next year. Okay. Assets, folder, SFX. I don't see. I could do this, but I don't even have anything set up for this. Oh. No, this is good timing. Did I set this already up in here? Didn't. Oh man. Oh. Oh, TK, have fun. Enjoy dinner and movie night. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good start to your week. Okay. Player. Audio stream player 2D. Wait, I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. That's what the script does for me. Where's my scene manager? Wait, pitch doesn't work like this. Do I still have to do audio manager? I'm running out of One Piece EPS. Oh, episodes? Oh no. That's a lot of episodes. I'm sorry to hear that. I've only watched the Netflix adaptation. I haven't even listened to. Sorry, I'm doing audio. I haven't even watched any of like the anime. Ah, gotcha. course, it includes. You're not gonna be able to hear it. Hang on. They're like not even dealing any damage to me. Here's what I can do. I can just level up, keep my health really low. Only 80 episodes? That you're not running out. There's so many episodes. That's so many. I feel like that's too much experience. Please tell me you guys heard that. 80 out of 11, 80. Okay, yeah. Okay, I mean that's okay. All right, so that's not many left, I guess. Took a while to die. What was that sound? That was the sound of hilariousness. Welcome in, Marshall D Tech D Teach, Marshall D Teach. Welcome in. But yeah, that's there you go. So okay, the audio it worked. See, to me, 80 is a lot of episodes. But they're also shorter, right? Like they're like under 20 minutes. You're named after a One Piece character? No kidding. What are the chances that Fifth Function mentions One Piece? That's awesome. Yeah, no, I've only seen the Netflix show, so I'm a little out of date on it. I don't really watch much anime. I've watched the typical ones. Like 3 things left to happen at the rate of things that happen. Right? 3 things left to happen. I guess. I mean, in that percentage, for sure. The main character can die. Yeah, thank you, Bear Like Lion. Thank you for that audio manager function. I think this is pretty hilarious actually. And also now I know my enemy scaling was way too high. So 25% is a no bueno, in case anybody was wondering. Um Gosh, I feel like 5% is good. 10%? I know I don't have to add the 0 to the end of it. Don't sue me. Honestly, watch the first arc in the anime. If you don't like it, skip the Paramount War arc and watch from there. Okay. I mean, I liked the anime stuff set up for it. I mean, I do watch shows and stuff while I'm working. I'm a web designer, freelancer, so I do watch some stuff and like animes and all that is like it's a pretty good way to just get through some of the shows. But I've watched Sword Art Online, a little bit of Attack on Titan. I probably couldn't even begin to name some of them. It's been a while. But I watched that new one, the one with the food, Delicious in Dungeon. I thought that was pretty good. But they do kind of get repetitive, IMO. But I think that's a good way to just give it a couple episodes. If I don't enjoy it, skip around and then see if I like all that. That's my quiet quitter death sound. It like Metal Gear Solid. Like one episode is two people meeting and about to happen. Next episode is them talking about how they did not expect each other to be there. Then the episode's some random thing that happened in the background. Then they start to fight. Then the background thing again. Then the fight. Yeah, see that's my issue with animes. I've watched Pokemon. Is that an anime? One Piece is the only time I don't mind flashbacks because it's flashing back to things I watched like 7 years ago. Right, but if you watched it all at once, it'd be like, okay, all right, come on. A lot of people think One Piece is too much like a kid's show early on, which is fair because it was a kid's show. Also, a lot of the pacing issues get solved around Paramount Wars arc. Okay. That was the even like watching the Netflix adaptation of it, I felt like that was my biggest complaint was it felt like it was made for kids. And I'm 31 now, so it really like you can really feel when something is made for kids. A lot of loud, a lot of overreaction, those kinds of things. So it hits differently watching some of those things. Like Dragon Ball Z, the like come on, stop screaming for 3 episodes while you're casting a spirit bomb. Like get to the point. I'm running out of years here. All right, let's see what their XP drops are like at level 20 again. Level 34. See, something's not right here. Scaling way too slow. Um, Also, let me go turn that sound effect off again. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna keep that. We're good. We're good. We're good. Classic anime though, 5 episodes to power up for one move. That was like my biggest complaint about animes though. Like it's ridiculous. I also watched like Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day too, and Beyblade, and Mega Man. Like, I guess those are cartoons, maybe anime, cartoon. I don't know. That's like the stuff I watched growing up. Just something to watch if food's going cold and nothing else at hand. That is true. Like you'll be spending all this time looking for something to watch, and you're like, "Fuck it, I'm putting on an anime." Oh, Digimon, yes. Oh, I almost sang the theme song, and then I remembered I can't sing, so I saved you the trouble. But now it's stuck in your head, right? Experience. Okay, okay, hold on. We want to 0.08, 0.04. Okay, and then the XP scale we have set. We'll do it the same as the defense. We'll see how that goes. Digimon, digital monsters, digital kind of champions, right? Say that as monotone as I could. Anime pacing is so much better on the whole nowadays, but every now and then you get a great slow burn. I watched Dead Man's Wonderland as well. That was also, in my opinion, a pretty good one. It reminded me of like a battle royale style though. I did watch Death Note. I did watch Death Note. I thought that was pretty good. Um, there was another one with like an angel. It was like Heaven's Property. It was a little Heaven's Lost Property. That one was goofy. But that's what I thought all animes were gonna be like, and I was like, I probably don't want to watch this. My parents are gonna walk in and think, you know, the Japanese Death Note live action's not bad. Okay, I've watched the Netflix live action, but I also watched the anime. I didn't know there was a Japanese one. Okay, okay. We're getting some better experience level up here. Let's see. Stop running away from me. I love that the arrow shows up when there's a bunch of enemies. That's good. We got 9 XP, 8 XP. What are these guys? Level 6, level 10. I need a level 20. And experience. I feel like that's still not a lot. Oh, here's the boss. Okay. I'm gonna do the same as the health. Oh, RPGs are difficult to make, everyone. If you're thinking about making an RPG, and this is a survivors like RPG. This isn't even like just save yourself some time and just go a different direction. Just be like, RPGs aren't cool. I'm just not gonna make them. uh don't make an RPG confirmed. Hey, Sarovati, welcome in. Sarovati? I'm inclined to say Saro. Welcome in. But yes, your first MMORPG open world with crafting. Don't do it. Oh, fifth function. FPS MMORPG open world with crafting? No. No, that's fine. That's fine. Just not RPG. MMORPG first game, sure. My first game that I made was Pong. That was so much easier, let me tell you. And honestly, my first Godot game was super ambitious. Uh, I made a game called Alchemist. I feel like the XP is pretty good here. But this was my first game in Godot. I made Archimist, but like I made a lot of games, so like I have a pretty big portfolio. I tried making this is like an original Survivors like game before its time, right? And I've tried everything. I've done like visual novel, I've done top-down puzzle RPG, I've done arcade styles, I've done clickers. This is a top-down like adventure. I don't know what you'd call it. I've done like Tetris. I've made little platformers, action RPG style with, or actually, this is like a resource management action game. I don't even know what you call it. But I've done so many, and Pong was the easiest. I don't even have a version of Pong up here. But Archimist for my first game in Godot, this was super ambitious, and I had a lot of fun. This is it was so much though. It took me like 3 months to polish the game. It took me 2 weeks to build it. I've got everything on YouTube. There's like the playthrough there. Plus there's like a whole playlist. I don't know what I'm talking about there. But I go through, I create the game design document all the way to like everything in building, the UI. Learn from my mistakes. Don't make an RPG first. I'm having a hell of a time right now. All the systems that are in place, and this is like an easier version of an RPG. But like as soon as I start getting to the scaling and trying to keep the enemies up with the player, this is tough. Your first visual game was called Gold Jumper on the C64. Commodore? Man, that must have been fun. Okay, the XP seems to be scaling a lot better. It's not 9 at level 20. That's good. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I'm planning a platformer RPG with crafting and Godot as your first game. No, you're not. Don't do it. Your first game? No. Don't do it for your first game. Make a platformer for your first game. And then once you have the platformer done, add in those mechanics, the RPG and crafting. You'll thank me later. But something like Hollow Knight with the art style, that'd be sick. And don't, trust me, I'm not discouraging you from making an RPG. I'm just saying if you want to finish a game, you got to start smaller. Otherwise, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. And like, I've got a game design document that I'm following. I have a game design document, and it's 35 minutes long if you read it from start to finish. So this is where I started, and like I'm already scaling my game down from some of this stuff. But having all this stuff written down, this shows me like what I want. Like I haven't even added the money condition yet. Haven't even added the money, but there's so many things. I have it all broken down. I've got all my lists here. And like technically I should put this in progress because I'm now working on my combat systems. I've got all my art assets, I've got design and GUI, I've got the core game systems, I've got, and this is ClickUp. I know it looks like the URL says something else, but it's ClickUp. But I can just come back here and I can like see what I want. So like, oh, am I following my play flow? I go to my play flow and I can see I've got career mode, I've got survivors play. So I'm working on survivors play right now because this is the core of the combat in my game. So the player, they fight waves of enemies. At the end, there's a boss. Finally, they defeat the CEO and win that round of survivors. The player gets loot that they can use in career mode. And so this just keeps me on track. I haven't even started making mini games, but the core system of my mini games is kind of done. It's like the drag and drop. Thank you for the hydrate as well. Finished my hydration. But yeah. So like start small, write things down, and then evolve your document as you go. And I've broken these things down into like smaller things. Like I have like this running task list of things that I'm just kind of working on just to keep me going. This makes it feel less daunting. But like I've got all the classes, so like the gamer, I've got all their notes in there, their different abilities I want to do. I've got the delivery driver with all their stuff in here. I have a list of all the character stats. I have different crafting things that I was thinking of. I've got different mini game ideas. Yeah, I'm using this is the free version of ClickUp. Everything you guys have seen on stream, me using this is all free. I don't pay for this. I pay for it for work. Like I use this, for my freelancing. But the free version does so much. And there might even be some AI stuff in here. I don't know. I haven't used the free version with AI. Like, let's see what Summarize does. Document outlines high-level tasks for a game development project, including features like player HUD, quests, event indicators, player data management. It covers player and enemy scaling, ability systems. Look at that. The AI. I don't know how much you can get out of a free version of it, but boom. Oh, ClickUp's great. This is my CRM. This is how I manage stuff. Absolutely love it. All right. Oh, and Ryan, you're asking where the arrow is? It only shows up if there's like 3 or more enemies. So it's not, I don't want to do it just per one enemy. So like if you get kind of lost in the enemies, you can kind of see yourself. So I just did an if check. But I'll probably make it show if you're like behind objects as well. My name's Ryan and my heart dropped for half a second when you said my name. I'm sorry about that, Marshall D. Marshall D Teach. Sorry, I was talking to Ryan Hawkins, so not to give you a heart attack or anything. Sometimes at the end of my stream or like a video or something, I'll just be like, all right, Doug, and just I'll say like a random name, just waiting to catch somebody on YouTube. Yeah, the tiers unlock more storage and features like for teamwork and stuff, but the free version's great for like solo projects and stuff. I've used it for all of this game project so far and it's been great. I've used it for a couple of my game jams. And they've got like Kanban boards and stuff too. So you can do like the Trello style. There's a to-do thing I saw that was my style of card game where you task for your deck. Can't remember what it's called. Code decks? That's awesome. No, I've never used it before. That's cool. I love that. See, for me, I don't need fancy stuff. I don't need anything fancy. I like ClickUp's doing it. I really just need a place to like write stuff down and organize it and have tasks. But like these kinds of things, if you need to gamify your work, this looks fun. This is so cool. You know who might like this? They use Miro. The two nerdy nerds might like this. I like this. And granted, this can be viewed as a board as well. So like if you like Kanban, you can separate this out and you can actually have different tasks as like cards and you can put images in here. So there is this style. Looks like an actually good feature that happened to also work in the theme of a game, right? That's what I was just thinking, like, it actually looks good. Right, it's like it's kinda motivating. It's like a Habitica. If you've ever used Habitica, this thing's really cool too. I have used this before. So it's like turns your life into an RPG. You can invite friends, you can improve parts of your life, and then you've got like stats and stuff that you can buy. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Now you're a goob. Appreciate it, Marshall D. I'm glad you followed because I'm actually about to end. So if you want to catch a future stream, you'll be notified now. But I think I'm pretty good here. I think everything's working the way I want it to. Can I check anything else off? Oh, look at this. Arrow over player's head. Done. Cool. I'm gonna start working on the ability system next, I think. I gotta do more art, though. I need to start doing some more art so I can actually have, like, levels and stuff. You're gonna be put in a straitjacket because I don't understand Default's documents. Still gonna use it, still better than Godot. Yeah, I mean, for Lua, it seems like a pretty good game engine. Is Big Boy still I unpaused the stream, he's like, "I'm so stupid." Alright. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna head out of here. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate you. We're gonna go raid Big Boy Games Official. He's working on a really cool game. Picked up a publisher, indie dev, really cool guy. So I'm gonna go hang out there for the rest of the night. Granger, I will check out your game. Bear Like Lion, I also need to check out your surf map stuff. I think that's a really cool idea. But I start working again tomorrow. I'm going to be very busy, but I'm still going to make some time to do game dev. I like the idea of like every other day. That'd be kind of cool. But always check for me around 7 p.m. Eastern if you are interested. Make sure to follow the channel so you get notifications. And if you miss anything, I have a YouTube channel that you can check out as well. So if you can't see me there, I keep the VODs up on Twitch, but then they get sent over to YouTube the next day. That way you don't miss anything. I appreciate you all for hanging out tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your night and a good start to your week. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.